What's good, YouTube? My name is Coach, and in today's video, the purpose of this video is to discuss how we can get as many new players into Magic the Gathering as possible via the format of Commander. If you have any suggestions or any comments or whatever you think about this, you can leave it in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please share it with people that you know that exist within the Magic the Gathering community, so we may potentially see some of the things talked about today within our discussion between ourselves implemented into the game that we all enjoy playing. I have a belief that everyone can play Magic the Gathering. In a 2016 Hasbro earning report, they stated that there are 1 million registered DCI players. According to the United States Census Bureau, there is an estimated 7.8 billion people on Earth. How do we increase player population? What are your thoughts on how to increase player population? What specifically can be done to increase the population of players? We can teach new players. A person can say that the basics of Magic the Gathering are easy and simple to understand. We have to engage their emotions. People see themselves in Magic the Gathering characters, and in characters in all sorts of media. We show them fun. Luckily enough, Magic the Gathering is incredibly fun to play. So we design play experience in a way that allows new players to experience the best of the game as quickly as possible. What I've created here, with the help of all the people who taught me how to play Magic the Gathering, might I add, is a pre-constructed set that I call Easy to Play, or E2 Play for short. It's based on simple design, a simple win condition so that players can have simple fun. The E2 Play philosophy is focused on creating a play experience with a streamlined win condition so that new players can play the game with a clear goal in mind. That goal in mind for these commander decks are player commander and attack. This commander set is focused on 6 total mono-colored pre-constructed decks. Each front-facing commander is designed to win via commander damage. Remember the slogan of Easy to Play design: player commander and attack. We're also using easy to recognize creature types. We're also focusing on easy to see combos. Once a new player has an understanding of how his or her commander works, it then allows them the opportunity to look at the other cards within their library and automatically see how their commander combines with the cards inside the deck. The first commander that we have here is Altha, the Angel of Truth. This is the mono white commander. Altha is designed to teach new players the importance of managing the amount of mana within your mana pool. Altha is a flying life-linking creature that says whenever you gain life, you may pay white mana. If you do, place a +1/+1 counter on Altha, Angel of Truth. Some of the potential modifications for Altha may be to say that we pay 1 white mana to gain a counter per life gained, and that counters remain on Altha as it moves to any zone other than a player's hand or a library. The next commander that we have here is T131 Onslaught Mirror. This is a completely colorless commander. This pre-constructed deck would be the first deck ever made with a full set of colorless lands. T131 is designed to teach new players keywords and how they interact with creatures. T131 says that it has the abilities of all equipment attached to mere creature tokens. You can pay 3 mana to create a 1/1 mirror token with haste and attach it to target equipment you control at instant speed. Some potential modifications for T131. T131 also gains the power and toughness buffs from equipment, and we could also decrease the activated ability cost to 1 and create a 0-1 mirror token without haste. The next commander we have here is Andrava, the Inspired Luminary. Andrava is designed to teach new players tribal synergies and how to manage their number of creatures in play. Andrava is an island-walking merfolk warrior that gets +1/+0 for each merfolk in play. Some potential modifications: tap 5 merfolk you control to turn target land into an island until the end of turn. Rhysand the First Flame is the mono red commander. Rhysand is designed to teach new players the concept of playing fast. Rhysand is a 2-mana avatar elemental with haste that says you pay a red mana and Rhysand the First Flame gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. When Rhysand the First Flame deals damage to a player, create that much red mana. You don't lose this unspent red mana as steps and phases end. Some potential modifications for Rhysand: you don't lose this unspent red mana as long as Rhysand remains in play. Chloravita, Ancient One, is the mono green commander. Chloravita is designed to teach new players the importance of figuring out ways to remove a difficult to remove creature. Chloravita is a 6-mana reach hexproof plant spider where you can pay 2 mana to regenerate Chloravita, Ancient One. Some potential modifications for Chloravita says you can pay 2 and a green to give target aura hexproof until the end of turn. And the final commander that we have here is Voltintor, Forbearing Terror. He is the mono black commander. Voltintor is designed to teach new players the importance of instant speed play. Voltintor is a 5-mana zombie dragon with flash and flying, and states that when he enters the battlefield, he gains a +1/+1 counter for each creature that died this turn. Some potential modifications for Voltintor is to add Devour 1 and increase his converted mana value to 6, while decreasing his power and toughness to being a 2/2. Now that we know what the commanders are, our goal is to make non-players care. In other words, how are we going to market our commanders? What are the ways that we can present a commander to our audience? These 2 images that we have over here are specifically chosen because these 2 images were how these 2 commanders were introduced to the community. In general, this is how our commanders are revealed. They'll create a video, they'll show up the image of the commander, and then they'll do something like this. When Cathral Aspect Warper enters the battlefield, put a flying counter on any creature you control if a creature in your graveyard has flying. Repeat this process for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. Then put a +1/+1 counter on Cathral for each counter put on a creature this way. How does that presentation engage a new player? How does this engage a player's emotions? We can learn from our competitors and reveal our characters in video form. What we have here is Flesh and Blood, Overwatch, and League of Legends, and what these 3 games have in common is that they create a video that contains an emotional atmosphere through music, visuals, and the overall video direction. In other words, when we present our commanders, we present the commander associated with the video that allows players to understand emotionally what that commander is. So what we're going to go over next and ultimately end the video with is just a humble example that I threw together of just a bunch of clips to get people to feel like what Volunteer Forbearing Terror is, so that they have an emotional understanding of the card, so that it may motivate them to learn how to play Magic the Gathering. I hope you enjoy it.